I will never look at urban legends the same way after learning this. Did you hear the one about the killer hiding in the back seat? How about the babysitter tormented by creepy phone calls? These stories, whispered at sleepovers and recounted around campfires, are more than just spooky tales. They are urban legends woven into the fabric of our culture. They reflect our deepest fears, our anxieties about the unknown, and our fascination with the darkness that lurks just beyond our everyday lives. We share them as warnings, as cautionary tales, and as a way to feel connected to something bigger than ourselves. But how much truth is there to these chilling narratives? Are they simply figments of our collective imagination, or do they hold a grain of terrifying reality? Prepare yourself, because we're about to journey into the heart of urban legends and uncover the real stories behind them. Urban legends are like modern-day folklore, passed down through generations and spread by word of mouth. They often involve elements of horror, crime, or the supernatural, preying on our deepest fears and anxieties. These stories are more than just entertainment. They serve as a reflection of our societal values, beliefs, and the issues that keep us awake at night. The persistence of urban legends speaks to our innate desire to make sense of the world around us. When faced with the unknown, our minds tend to fill in the blanks, often with explanations that are more terrifying than the truth. These stories also serve as cautionary tales, reminding us of the dangers that lurk in the shadows, both real and imagined. They teach us to be wary of strangers, to be careful where we go, and to be mindful of our actions. One of the most intriguing aspects of urban legends is their elusive origin. Tracking down their roots is like chasing shadows. They often morph and change over time, with each retelling adding a new layer of embellishment or local flavor. This makes it incredibly difficult to separate fact from fiction, which only adds to their mystique and enduring appeal. Some legends have roots in actual events, albeit twisted and exaggerated over time. Others seem to spring from our collective unconscious, tapping into universal fears and anxieties. This blurring of the lines between reality and fantasy is precisely what makes urban legends so compelling. They hold a mirror up to our fears, forcing us to confront the darkness that exists both within us and in the world around us. Unveiling the truth-real stories behind famous legends. Let's delve into the real stories behind some of the most pervasive urban legends. The Hookman. This tale of a killer with a hook for a hand stalking a young couple in a parked car is a classic. While there's no evidence of an actual hookman, the story taps into our fears of vulnerability and the dangers that lurk in the dark. The Babysitter and the Man Upstairs. This chilling tale involves a babysitter receiving threatening phone calls, only to discover the calls are coming from inside the house. While there have been real-life instances of babysitters facing danger, this legend likely evolved from our anxieties about leaving children in the care of others. The Vanishing Hitchhiker. This enduring legend tells of a driver who picks up a hitchhiker only to have them disappear from the car, leaving behind a chilling clue. While there have been cases of missing persons who were last seen hitchhiking, the legend itself likely reflects our anxieties about trusting strangers and the dangers of the open road. Terror in the truth, the shocking reality of Cropsey. Perhaps the most unsettling aspect of urban legends is when they turn out to have a chilling connection to reality. One such legend is that of Cropsey, a boogeyman-like figure said to haunt the abandoned Willowbrook Mental Institution on Staten Island, New York. Children whispered tales of Cropsey, an escaped mental patient with a hook for a hand who would snatch them away in the night. The truly terrifying truth is that while Cropsey may not have existed, a real-life monster did lurk in the shadows of Willowbrook. Andre Rand, a convicted kidnapper, lived in the abandoned buildings surrounding the institution. In the 70s and 80s, several children vanished from Staten Island, their disappearances linked to Rand. While never convicted of murder, Rand's crimes cast a dark shadow over the area, blurring the lines between legend and reality. The importance of unveiling the truth, urban legends, and us. Urban legends, with their blend of fact, fiction, and fear, will always hold a certain allure. They remind us that the world can be a scary place, full of shadows and unknowns. However, it's important to remember that these stories are often amplified by fear and speculation. By understanding the real stories behind them, we can separate fact from fiction and gain a deeper understanding of the anxieties and concerns that fuel these tales. So, the next time you hear a chilling tale, take a moment to consider its origins. What fears does it tap into? What societal anxieties does it reflect? By unraveling the truth behind the legend, we can not only satisfy our curiosity, but also gain a better understanding of ourselves and the world we live in. What are your favorite urban legends? Share your stories, and let's explore the fascinating world of urban lore together.